Ladies and gentlemen, it is yours truly, Jake Camejo. Thank you for joining us today. It is number 6, Florida State versus the number 7 ranked Arizona Wildcats top 10 matchup, and the most famous game of all. It's the 6-7 game, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get to the field. Your Noles won big last night against the Minnesota Gophers 22-9. And Arizona comes in undefeated. I mean, wow, what a start for them. They take on the Seminoles, to one of the best teams in the nation. We see in cage Ethan Schreiner for the Seminoles as they touch gloves there. And the game is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Thank you for joining us. Let's get the chat going. If you guys are here, we would love to see you. Pivotal matchup today at the faceoff dot. Yours truly, Wills Kelly versus I can't get to see his number. And number 20, Andrew Klingman for the Arizona Wildcats. And here we go. A top 10 matchup is about to begin. And it's going to be Seminoles ball. Nice start for Wills Kelly there. You know, Andrew Klingman is one of the best Fogos in the country, has one of the highest win percentages in the nation. But starts off with a little false start. Maybe the travel got him a little bit. Here's Dino, Big Dean Rothschild with it. Here's Frankowski. And a goal! The Seminoles start with a quick one, and it's 1-0 Noles. Robert California, I think you're wrong, buddy. The Seminoles look to stay undefeated in the sweats. It's going to be 1-0 FSU. What a goal right there from number 18, James Frankowski, James Frank Chiller, whatever you guys want to call him. You know him, you love him. Let's see how Wills Kelly does here. Nice scruff. Ball's up in the air, but Jack Schiffer with nice pressure. But Arizona retains possession. Remember, folks, this is a 6-7 game. Huge game, and Ryan Stanley with a nice check there. Ball is up top. Seems to be number 3 for the Wildcats. Bryson Chin moves it to the far left corner. Here we go, folks. Once again, we are here on a beautiful sunny day in Minnesota. A little chilly in the 30s right now with some wind. But here at TCO Stadium in Eagan, Minnesota. Nice check from RoboCop. And he has wheels. Noles love the fast break transition here. Oh, a little high from Will Bullock. It's okay, though. Nice shot from the young lefty. Montesanti with the rock. Tyler Morris has it, hits it up top to Dino. And a nice save from the keeper, Chase Stickman. Sorry if I mispronounced that, any Arizona fans. Also one of the best goalies in the nation with a high save percentage. He has 66.5, but here's Brad Warden. Oh, what a move by Brad Warden to Will Bullock, but it goes a little wide. Stop the clock here. Montesanti has it, hits Morris. Who is Frankowski? Morris is up top in a midfield position. You don't see that too often. Dino steps it in. Hits, a little low of a pass from Dino. Nice poke check, though, from Montesanti. Hits the overpass to his pole. A lot of pressure from Montesanti. This is why he's so good, so pivotal for the Seminoles. Another overpass. And he drops it. But he gets it over somehow. And a nice ground ball by Drew Cook. And Drew Cook wins it for the Seminoles. We didn't see him last night. But he is here for the Noles, a pivotal defensive midi for your boys in the garnet and gold. Nice uniform matchup. Garnet and gold for the Seminoles and the navy blue jerseys from the Wildcats. Here's Warden taking his man behind X. And here's Montesanti, who gives it back. Looks like we're in an aquarium, folks. Oh, but that's a mom goal. It's going to retain with the Seminoles. Will Bullock picks it up. The lefty brings it to that left alley. Guys, let's get the chat going. Once again, folks, if you would be so kind to donate with the super chats. Nice swing move from Will Bullock. Pulls it, though. And a goal! Dino, the Dragon Rothschild, puts it in the back of the net for the Seminoles, and that's a quick 2-0 lead for the boys in garnet and gold. Like I was saying, folks, we would love if you guys could donate with super chats. It goes straight to the team bank account for the funds for traveling to nationals. As you know, that's not the cheapest thing for the boys. So we would love if you guys donated. Matt Barturin, let's go. It's my roommate back in Tallahassee. Thanks for joining us, Matt. Here's Willis Kelly and Klingman. Huge face-up matchup, like I said earlier. Nice win by Wills. A little bit of a push from Klingman, and they're letting the boys play, but Jack Schiffel scoops it up. Wills, a goal scorer himself, being tripped up by the pole, but Will Bullock slowing it down. Hits the overpass to Dino, the guy who just scored the last goal, number 29, Dean Rothschild, the Davie native. Here's Frankowski. Frank Chiller, like we like to call him here. And it went wide again. We are a little ahead with the shot clock, so we'll let it run for a little bit here. Here's Bullock. He's going here. Here's Brad. Mr. Warden. Gets tripped up from the defensive midi. Gets a nice space, though. Oh, Frankowski almost got a second of the day, but it will stay with the Seminoles. Nice chase from Tyler Montesanti. Oh, nice move by Will Bullock. This Seminoles offense keeps to win the game. I think Noles got to keep a fast pace. And here's Dino. And a goal! A second goal of the day for Dean, the Dragon. Best in the nation, White Rothschild. Wow. And the Noles will take that defense from the Wildcats if they give it to them. We'll stop the clock. We're a little ahead. 3-0 lead right now. You love to see this if you're a Seminole fan. A win here would love it. Where is Scott, the Reaper Stickles? Scott could not make it with us, sadly. He was too busy being so good at lacrosse. He had to teach the youngins in Tallahassee how to be good. And here we go. Here's Wills Kelly again. Klingman won that one clean. And they're going to call it there. Vinny Lane. Vinny Lane got the ground ball. Remember, he has to give him 5 yards, folks. Here we go. Stone Foster on defense. We see him, the lefty. Number 3 for the Chin. Here's Ryan Stanley on defense as we see Cole Hancock Sr. traveling safety chair, the guy who coordinated this whole trip for us. Here's Chin. Stone on Chin right here. Nice slide. And an easy save for Ethan Schreiner in cage. The not so hard shot from that Wildcat. Cole hits Ethan, and Ethan puts on the move. And he hits a nice pass to Vinny, former teammates in high school. You guys will know that by now. Bronson. Where FSU Laxlover, nice for you to be back with us. Yes, Bronson sustained an injury against Liberty. Well, he will be back soon. Don't worry about him. Here he is, the Viking. Scored 3 goals last night. Hits Owen Kanata. Or Owen Chudnada, like the boys on the team like to call him. Nice move by Trevor. Oh, and that's an easy save. Oh, but Jude. They're going to call Jude Niles in the crease there. Scott Chapman, it's always a pleasure. Oh. Sorry, he's back here, folks. Walking in the screen now. Nice pressure from the Seminole ride. Hits the wide open man in the box. Nice defense, but the Wildcat offense perseveres. Slid through the body check. And the Wildcats get their first one on the board. That was some nice transition offense from the Wildcats. We're going to get this tight shot. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough. It's such a very important matchup here. Number 20, Andrew Klingman versus number 23, Willis Kelly for the Seminoles. I mean, say what you want to say about the Noles faceoff unit, but they have been very good this year. Some games over 95%, and here we go. Nice win by Klingman, though. Hits number 21, Sundling. Again, sorry if I mispronounced some of the last names. We see RoboCop on defense passing it off to Cole Hancock. Cole with his guy running around, moving around. Hits the top corner. Hits Schiffel, who hits Mason's my nice little poke check there from RoboCop. Ball's in that top right corner of the screen. Now near the end line. Here's Ryan Stanley. Number 6, Blake Enklin. Here's number 3, Chin on Cook. And a great save from Ethan Striner. Does a little split there. Hits Jack Schiffel, who likes this run. You know, Jack Schiffel wears the sweatpants just to be with the team. He is from New York, so he is used to the cold. He's from Long Island. Maybe get some coffee, some water. Hits his boy Dean Rothschild up there in the top of the box. Dino holds it because that defender was right there on Timo. Dean already has 2 goals for the Seminoles. Brad Warden hits Timo, who's up top. A little inversion right here. Hits Moltisanti. Thank gosh for Will Bullock to save it. Oh, a little bit of a chaos situation right here. Well, the shot's a little high. Referee made the wrong call, pointing in the wrong direction. You see his man walking up over here. Hits it to his goalie. Bad pass from the keeper. Nice fight from Dino. See it up there. A lot of chaos right now, and it seems to be picked up by James Frankowski. Ball is snapped up in the air. He detwigged him. Logan Weiss, physical defense, the lefty freshman from Boca Raton. Let's go, Mr. Weiss. Shout out me. Shout out you. Here we go, folks. Ball's up top. Number 1, Garrett Lawson for the Wildcats. 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the quarter. We are a little behind. Sorry about that. One-man show over here. Here's Ryan Stanley with some physical defense. And a great save from Ethan Striner, and he will win that chase. What an individual effort from Ethan Striner. Let's see what he does here. He hits Ryan Stanley running upfield. Hits Christ. Christ is moving. Nice spin move. But runs into pressure there. Same team, though. But number 33 scoops it up for the Wildcats. Good pressure. And a bad pass from the Wildcat, number 33, Rocco Schramm. And here we go, Trevor, the Viking, on the Viking field. Hits Dino. And a goal! A first quarter hat trick for the Seminole, Dean Rothschild. I ain't going to call you YBG, but I call Dean YBG because that was a great goal individual effort from him and the Viking Trevor. YBG gets the Seminoles back on the goal on the scoreboard here. Remember, guys, if you have any questions in the chat, let them rip. Let's go, gents. Classic Mr. Weiss, goalie life. You know, folks, if you didn't know, Arizona fans, I am a goalie. Andrew Klingman wins that one again. Good defense, though, from Willis Kelly, but somehow Klingman gets that one for the Wildcats. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. We are pretty much even Steven with the shot clock. Ball's in that top right corner. Top right of your screen, folks. Can't see the number. I'm guessing that's number 6. And a bad pass and an easy ground ball for Mason Ryan. RoboCop. Sorry, folks. Ball's up top. We're slowing it down. Stone hits Tyler Morris. We're going to slow it down here. If you're the Seminoles, want to get your defense a little bit of a break. Brad Warden with it up top at midfield. Big question for the Wildcat defense. Can they stop this red-hot Seminole offense? Back-to-back games with 22 goals. And here we go. The Viking sees his prey. Oh, but he loses the ball. Great defense from the Seminoles. But the Wildcat pull retains possession. Nice check from Ryan Stanley. A little bit of a scrum right now. And James Frankowski scoops that up. Frank Chiller hits the behind the pass to Cole. Hits Logan Weiss. Shout out Mr. Weiss. Lefty to lefty. Will Bullock to Logan Weiss. From Logan Weiss, sorry. Will, heavy pressure. And a push from behind. That's a flag. We got some laundry on the field. It's going to be Seminoles man-up opportunity. And Coach Klingerman will like that one. 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the quarter. Once again, guys, thank you for watching. We love that you guys are watching right now. If you guys have any questions in the chat, please let me know. It's going to be a man-up opportunity for the Seminoles. It's a little tight of a shot, but we'll be up here. Tyler Morris with it. Let's see. Nice movement from the Seminoles. Hits Morris, and the shot's a little wide. It is going to be with Frankowski now. Stickman in cage. Again, he is a stud for the Wildcats. As a goalie myself, you'll have to see another good goalie. It's a great goalie matchup strike. And a bad pass from Frankowski. Number 44, Huntington Cooper for the Wildcats. He hits Stickman. Little fake pass from Stickman. Tries to get to that D-Midi, but he can't. Seems to get it there. And an interception. And a goal! Brad Warden. Sorry for the wide shot there, folks, but didn't want to miss that one. And Brad Warden gets us going again. His first goal of the day. Great play from the Seminole midfielder. 5-1 quarter. And the Wildcats call timeout. Let's go. Look at that Seminole sideline. Don't look as electric as I think they'd be. Shout out Jake Kamay in the chat. That's my mom. I love you, mama. We love those interceptions. Yes, we do, Mr. Weiss. Again, thank you for the 124 viewers right now. Send the link out to any of your friends or family. Just going to go to that wide shot here. Send the link out to any of your friends and family. And again, folks, if you see that little dollar on the bottom right of the chat typing box, we would love for you to donate to the team. Go straight to the team bank account. Helps the boys travel up to Richmond, Virginia, which it isn't going to be cheap. And the Noles look to make a deep push this year for the national championship trophy. Great pass, goalie. Yeah, I got to say, Stickman's got to keep those passes higher if he wants to win this game against a red-hot Seminole offense. See Wills Kelly and Klingman. Again, folks, I tell you once, I tell you twice, this is a matchup you don't want to take your eyes off of. Here we go. As you see, Vinny Lane and Chase Hull on the faceoff, a double pole faceoff for the Seminoles. We see Mason Ryan at pole. Good pressure from Wills. Big hit from Vinny Lane. The hit does not matter, though. Bill Hancock, hey, Bill, maybe we are a cold weather team. Put us in any kind of conditions. We played in rain against UGA, and we've played in this frigid weather, and we have done pretty well. Look at this great individual effort. Great check from Ryan Stanley. Can't make it easy for the Wildcats to come down here. Jonas Klingerman said before the game started, physical defense from the boys on the dark side. And that's how you win this game. Remember, folks, this is the legendary 6-7 game. 6-7. Let's get the 6-7s in the chat. A win here would boost the Seminole stock immensely and maybe into top 5 consideration and maybe a lock for the national tournament. Nice physical defense from Stone Foster. And a save from Ethan Striner. Maybe it was a little wide. Yep, reset from the referees. It's going to be a little wide. Hey, Ben, it's good to see you. How short is Arizona, coach? From up here, he doesn't look too short. But that could just be me. You know, I work contacts. I don't have the best vision. Nice tipped pass from Chase Hull. And the solo ground ball from the sophomore. The tally local. It's a tally local. And a goal! Childhood friends. And he hits the 6-7. 6-7. Let's go, folks. What a goal from Will Bullock. 6-1 ball game. We only need one more goal to hit 7 because we love the 6-7 meme on the Florida State Lacrosse channel. That was a great individual effort from Chase Hull. We see Willis Kelly back on it, and we see another double pull. Vince Brown Unk has entered the chat. Tyler Crosby on it. Let's get a nice toe shot here. Love the fight. Andrew Klingman and Wills Kelly. This is some good old-fashioned face-off battles. And Wills seems to have won it. And Crosby's going to be a little behind. And it's going to be a great check from Jack Schiffel. Hits the overpass to Wills Kelly. The photo stays on the field. Great pass. About a minute and 24 seconds. I'm going to stop the clock here. We're a little ahead. Here's Dino. Here's Frankowski, Fran Chiller. Was hanging out with him last night at the hotel. Funny guy. Had some Panda Express. Thank you, parents. And a nice save from Klingman. Sorry, from Steichman. A lot of mins on this team. Now we hit 55 seconds. Bad pass, a little wide. But the attackman seems to have retained possession. Seems to be number 33. $40 seconds left. We're pretty match even, Steven, with the shot clock. Cole Hancock on an island right now. The Seminoles defense seems to be playing very well against this solid Wildcat offense. Pick coming left. Cole runs through that nice little swim dodge. Switches to Schiffel. And that's a goal in the goal mouth. Hits the goalie. Hopefully Striner's okay. He's coming up a little slow. Nice pass to Logan Weiss, pole to pole. 12 seconds left. Dino coming in up top. Oh my goodness, folks. That almost went in. It is a 6-1 first quarter for the Seminoles, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it is yours truly, Jake Camejo, on the clock, on the mic. Shout out Bullocks. Once again, Will eats oysters, Bullock. Yes, that's true. You know, one of our offense coaches, Chad Minter, owns an oyster farm. Not too far from Tallahassee. So if you guys want good oysters, hold on, folks. Sorry, camera's drifting a little bit. Trying to fix the scoreboard. I don't know why the camera's drifting so much, guys. Sorry. A lot going on right now. But maybe it's the wind or something. No, I think it's just the... I don't know what's going on. I'll fix it in 1 second, folks. Trying to get the scoreboard up and running. What a start for your Seminoles, huh? What a start for your Seminoles, folks. Let's get the chat up and running. There you go. Should be working now. There we go. $15 on the clock. Let's get the Camejo cam. Oh, that's the shot clock cam. The Camejo cam. Nope. Where's the Camejo cam? Here we go. The Camejo cam. Welcome, folks, to the second quarter of the Wildcats versus Seminoles top 10 matchup. Here we go. The 6-7 game that will be broadcasted around the world. Ben Weagles. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. I really appreciate that. I will be getting quesadilla after the game. Shout out the parents. They got us Chick-fil-A. Hashtag CMRV. Hashtag DDD. For those who know, they know. And here we go. Klingman versus Kelly. And away we go. And a quick win for Klingman. Good pressure from Tyler Morris, but the Noles will start on the defensive side of the ball for this quarter. Ball's in that top. The Viking head. Ball's a little too high for that guy. And it's going to be Noles' ball. Cole Hancock is picking it up. Hits the overpass to his buddy, Ryan Stanley. A little bit of a mishandlement there from the pole. But here's Striner, who hits Andrew Lewis, the freshman midfielder from Cypress Bay, Florida. Funny enough, Andrew Lewis got the rubber gloves, the latex glove for the boys today. As you guys noticed today, I do not have the latex gloves on. It's a little warmer. And here's Frankowski. No lotion this time either. You see Steichman commanding the defense. Oh, Dino almost got the behind the back. Would have been his fourth goal of the game. But Steichman was over that one. They're going to pressure him. Nice check from Schiffel. And the Wildcats call timeout, folks. We're going to lock the camera right here so it doesn't move too much. And we'll be right back after break. I'm going to have a sip of water. Put in the chat what beverage I am drinking, guys. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Ding, 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 guys. I was drinking a Gold 4 Loco in the press box. Shout out Jake Cameo with the $5 sub. The super chat. Nice skip pass to number 6. Shot's a little wide. And a great save from Ethan Striner. That's great goaltending play from the Seminoles. By the way, guys, that chat was not me. It was another family member using my chat. I wouldn't use my own money. I already give money to this team. Nice pass to Tyler Morris. He's wide open. It's Will Bullock back to Morris. Sorry, to Warden. Here's Brad. Oh, the mom goal from the Seminoles. But Moltisanti not giving up without a fight. A little bit low of a pass from Steichman, however you can pronounce it. Shout out my girlfriend. She packed me a little protein bar for the games. Very much needed. Number 1 passes it off to number 9 hits number 1, who hits number 3, Chin. I believe that's Chin. Shot's a little wide. Not so nice screen from the Wildcat. Here's Stone Foster. Sorry, that was Frankowski on defense. Good poke from Logan Weiss. And a deep yard sale. Looks like the Wildcats are selling some stuff on the yard. What a check by Logan Weiss. Open the garage and let the kids have it. Ooh, nice little smooth fake from Cole Hancock, who hits Frankowski. Mr. Nonchalant. Ooh, and a nice little spin move from the men. Frank's going to hit no one. Never mind, he hits Jude Niles. Can anyone guess what the team meal is after the game? Thank you, Vince. It was very nice of her. Viking hits Moltisanti, who hits Magic Morris with a spin move. They're saying he's all righty. I don't know. They've seen some Tyler Morris highlights. Here's Trevor. Solo fakes it. Hits Morris. A lot of communication. Short time for the Seminoles offense. Nice move from Jude Niles. And the shot was not saved, but eaten up by one of the poles. Passes a little high. But the attackman scoops it up. And Cole. Oh my God, what a save! Stuff like Thanksgiving turkey, folks. On the doorstep, and Ethan Striner says, not so fast, my friend. Ball's up top. Wow, what a save as a goalie that gets you going, folks. Stuff like Thanksgiving turkey. Oops. Nice hitch from the player. And that one, the Wildcats capitalize. A lot of offensive middies on defense for the Seminoles. And the Wildcats take advantage. 6-2 ball game in the second quarter. That is the first goal of the quarter. So can anyone guess what the team is eating after the game? Here's Wills with Klingman. And Vinny Lane causes it free. Will Bullock scoops it up. Great turnover by the lefty attackman. Exactly, Connor. The only thing I like from Arizona is the 99-cent tee.
Who would even want to? I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, I know some guys from Arizona. Rather be at Florida State though. Here's Frankowski. Hits Morris. Expect the magic here. Causing the double team. Oh, Montesanti hits a little wide. It's going to stay with the Seminoles. Never mind. It's going to go with the Wildcats. I don't know if I agree with that one. Hits Steichman, who hits his other pole. Nice pressure from Will Bullock, but the man gets it off. They were very offsides, but the referees did not catch it. Maybe too focused on how good the Seminoles uniforms look. Drop pass from the Wildcat, and Dino seems to might have gotten this one. But never mind, the Wildcat at midfielder scoops it up. And another goal for the Wildcats. 6-3 game. A lot of Arizona fans in attendance, I will say that. The refs did mess that one up. There we go, folks. Here it is, the face-off matchup. And he's holding him, but no call from the referee. They really are letting the boys play today. Nice check from Vinny Lane. Nice ground ball from Cole Hancock. A nice little move, too. Who hit Striner. That's all Vinny Lane right there. The South Florida product, sorry. Speaking of South Florida project, interception. They're going to slow it down. Mason on defense. Ball is up top. Going to hit the box. Equipment issue for the Wildcat. Couldn't tie his shoe. Seven minutes and 6 seconds left in the half. Ball is top right. Ball is top center right now for the Wildcats. Shot is a little high. It's going to be Seminoles ball. Nice call by the referee, if I do say so myself. It's going to be a solo man clear if I had to imagine, unless someone's wide open. And he was wide open, Dino. Buffalo! If you know, you know. Cooper guarding number 29, Dean Rothschild. Morris has the ball now. We're going to zoom out a little bit. Here's Brad. Nice dodge from Brad, who hits Morris. And a goal! His fourth goal of the game. Dino Rothschild, baby. Talk to me like that and he'll score a few more goals. What an assist from Tyler Morris. What a goal to stop this Arizona run. The Noles go from 6 to 7. 6-7. But we got to keep the pressure. Got to keep the pressure. Got to keep the pressure. If you know, you know. Whoa, what happened here? There we go. Sorry, folks. A little bit of a camera issue. Strawberry, kiwi, propel, smart water. Hey, 2 for 2. I mean, I love both of those drinks. You're right, Mr. Weiss. Let's get it going. Here we go. Wills doesn't win that one, but the wing play from Jack Schiffel. What a check. But good rebound from the wing player. I couldn't get his number there. Number 9. Number 9 for the Wildcats. That is going to be Josh Peterson. Peterson goes straight to O'Midi. Number 1 seems to be Garrett Lawson. And then the other midi seems to be Connor DeToif. Nice move. Stone all over that spin back, though, that roll back. A little bit high of a pass. Nice, good defense from Cole Hancock. Number 33 from the Wildcats. Gunnar Hayden, sorry if I mispronounced that. And the shot's a little far right. Sorry. Seems to be 27 seconds left on the shot clock, just from what I hear from the echoes. Here's RoboCop on defense. Nice little slap check there. Good physical defense from RoboCop and good communication from Logan Weiss. I hear him up here in the booth. And an easy save for Ethan Striner, but the rebound, that is killer. Can't get mad at that one. If you're the Wildcats, that ball fell right into that guy's lap. It's going to be 7-4 ball game. Seminoles are still leading. Here's Wells Kelly and Klingman. I almost said Klingerman there, like our head coach. Seems to be number 19, Matthew Bechtold. This top 10 matchup has not had its drama. I mean, it's been a good game so far. Here's Cook on defense, getting dodged on by Chin. A lot of Wildcat offense this quarter. Shot is far right. They're going to call a penalty on the Seminoles. Maybe a late push or something. Seminoles haven't had the ball too much on offense this quarter. The Noles need to figure that aspect out. Imagine if they scored 2 more. I think the monitor system might blow up. Here's the ball movement. The man up. Unit 4, the Wildcats. And the goal for the Wildcat. Man up offense. 5-7 game. Noles need to regroup. Get a few possessions on offense and score the ball. The Noles have been a little unlucky on offense. A lot of Arizona fans. I don't know how they traveled all the way over here. It must be a nice fight. Shout out Barry. Shout out Kyle Martin's granddad watching from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Nice. Enjoy that Mexican sun while we're up here in Minnesota. Win from... It's going to be win... It's going to be a cross check on number 44 for the Wildcats. Huntington Cooper, man up for the Seminoles now. But yeah, Mr. Cohen, enjoy the sunny rays in Mexico. The Noles need to capitalize here, get a goal. Face off. Yeah, it starts at the dot. That is true. And wins like that will be pivotal for the Seminoles. For the Seminoles. There you go, the man up unit for the Seminoles. Let's see what they can do here. Look, it's a great ball movement from the boys in garnet and gold. And a save from the keeper, and a push in the back on James Frankowski. And the goalie has his palms up. I don't think he knows the rules of lacrosse just yet. It's going to retain with the Seminoles, with FSU. Here's Montesanti. Still man up. And a goal! His 5th one of the game! Dean Rothschild. A 5-burger for the man in the first half. 8-7. Sorry to crush your dreams, FSU Lax lover, but it's 8-5 Seminoles. Let's go, tight shot. Number 20, Klingman back on the stripe. And Kelly, we need another win here for the Seminoles. Two minutes and 53 seconds, not 35. Need to flip those numbers around. And another push from behind from the Wildcats. It's going to be Noles' ball. Who hits the goal scorer. Schiffel hits Dean Rothschild. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Who hits Brad Warden. Talked to Mr. Warden yesterday. He came up to the booth. He's here visiting the boys in Minnesota. Montesanti getting pressed out from his defender. Frankowski, nice little spin move from him. Remember, he already has a goal or two on today. Nice skip pass from Morris, but Montesanti pulls it back. Thanks to take the smart shot. I agree with that move from the captain. A lot of spins from Brad Warden. It's a little wide. It's going to be Noles' ball still. There we go. And a goal! I don't know what it is, but Brad Warden his second goal of the day. Brad Warden, what a nice finish from him on crease. Tight, quick finish, and a nice pass from Will Bullock. Seminoles extend their lead 9-5. YBG Dean. It stands for something. I ain't calling you YBG. Well, that's my name, so call me that. That's what we say. Danger Zone Dino. Yes, it is. Brown. Vince, we love you, buddy. He went very early. there. But they're going to stick with the Wildcats. I don't know what's going on. These refs have been a little questionable from Minnesota. And that pass is way too high, and he slams his stick in frustration. That's like blood in the water for the Seminoles. Got to attack that guy. Here's Dino. Sticks it out with the pressure. He's running. Would he get a 6th goal of the day? And they're going to call timeout. Nice, smart timeout from Coach Jonas Klingerman. We'll go zoomed in on the sideline for the fellas. See what they bring out. And we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get out of the timeout with the Seminoles. We're going to start with the ball. Don't know quite where yet, but the Seminoles will start with it. How's everyone's Saturday treating them? Any good stories you guys can say in the chat? Just let me know. Thank you to the 169 live viewers right now. Remember, guys, keep chatting, keep watching, keep subscribing. We would love for you guys to send super chats to the team. Remember, go straight to the team fund. And here we go. Trevor, the Viking, hits Tyler Morris, goes up top to Bullock. We're going to let the clock start running now. Here's Trevor, the Viking, who hits Montesanti. Hits Bullock. He's going. Nice swim move. Oh, hits the pipe. Going to be a reset for the Seminoles. Nice spin move from Trevor. Needs to be the Seminoles ball here. And Will Bullock saves the day. 30 seconds left. Short time on the clock. Will Dino get his sixth goal? And the shot's a little high. It's going to stay with the Seminoles. Brad Warren was able to chase. Mr. Stickles, thank you so much. Roswell, Georgia. You know, I went there last year. It's a great town. Ooh, shot's a little wide. Should get a reset. 17 seconds left. Go Tyler Montesanti. Yes, go Tyler. Drop passing Tyler Morris. 7 seconds left. And a save! Stuffed like Thanksgiving turkey. What a save from that man right there, Ethan Striner. As we see him following his boys into the timeout, into the halftime. Looks like the Wildcats are going to go into the locker room because it's a little cold for them, but the Seminoles seem to stay outside in the conditions. Remember, folks, this is Jake Camejo. We'll be back in 10 minutes for the boys. Thank you for watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Let's get the Kameho cam going. Sorry. Welcome back, folks. Halftime's about to be over, and it's the 6-7 game. Arizona Wildcats are down 5-9. Your Seminoles have had a great first half. Very entertaining halftime, as you guys say in halftime. In the chats, thank you. Remember to keep watching, like, and subscribe, and we're going to go to the field. If you guys have any questions, let me know. You know, I'm always happy to answer. And we get back. There's only 26 seconds left in the halftime break. The Wildcats just came back out. And it's a beautiful day, man. Let me tell you. No clouds in the sky. Let's see if I can get that shot up there. Nice stands, by the way. I can't. Sorry, folks. It's a little too far up. But it is a beautiful sunny day. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Away we go. And that is the halftime bell. We see Klingman waiting for Danny Ferber to come out here, the senior Fogo for the Seminoles. So here we go, folks. We're about to get it started. Would you guys say that was an entertaining halftime? Remember, it's a top 10 matchup. Arizona's undefeated streak is on the line. Let's see if the Seminoles can end it. Here's Ferber. Referee's asking how their day is. Very nice of him. And here we go. Nice check from Jack Schiffel. And a nice check from, who was that? That was Vinny Lane. But Arizona gets to keep it. And a nice check from Vinny again. See if the Seminoles can get this ground ball. And a nice man ball to himself, Mason Rain. My roommate this trip. Oh, shot's a little far wide. Not the smartest shot if you're a Seminole. But it's going to go with Klingman and the Wildcats. Shout out number 12 for not being soft and wearing shorts. Yeah, I mean, Montesanti likes to get it moving. He likes to keep it warm, keep the blood flowing. Well, of course, thank you for guys watching. I'll do any play-by-play for you guys. Good physical defense from the lefty. Great check from Logan Weiss. Logan guarding number 33. And here we go, number 3, Chin. Nice check from Stone. Can he get the ground ball? No, he can't. Sadly, no. Heavy pressure from Logan Weiss. Man, he is eating his defense, his attackman up. It's number 3, Gunnar Hayden. Nice roll from Ching. And a great save from Ethan Striner. It's going to be a reset, and it's going to stay with the Wildcats. Ball is in that top, the middle of the screen right now. Chin on Stone. Or Stone on Chin, really. Nice face dodge. And a great check and great hit from Ethan Striner. And they're going to throw the flag. I think that's kind of ridiculous, but will not try to show my biases here on the stream. It's good physical defense from Ryan and Cole. 12 minutes and 56 seconds left. It's going to be a man-up opportunity for the Wildcats. And my hands are cold. That's what the rubbing of the hands is right now.
going to be in that bottom corner right here with Chin. Pass was a little bit wide, but able to recover that one. Arizona has a lot of different sets from this man-up team, so they could be very dangerous. Pause up top. And an easy save for Ethan Striner. He's going to hit Mason. Mason's going to have to self-clear this one himself. And that's easy for RoboCop. Timo's going to hit Dean, who has 5 goals today. Flag is down on the Wildcats. Sorry, folks. Will Bullock change into shorts. Maybe the shorts train is picking up for the Seminoles. Dean getting pressed out. He loves that, but in the double team, as he slips up, someone's going to be open. He's getting triple team now. Oh, my goodness. Throw the whole damn team on him. Dino cannot be stopped tonight. His assist to James Frankowski, who got the boys going. The Noles break the double-digit mark. What an assist from Dino Rothschild, baby. See what the chat's saying. Let's go to the face-off stripe. Didn't Jim Brown play this game? Yes, Jim Brown did play lacrosse a long time ago. One of the first great players. Arizona means no muscles in Spanish. Sorry, folks trying to read the chat. It's going to be, the ball is up, but Jack Schimmel picks it up. Who hits? Wales Kelly the Fogo with a lot of pressure, and Montesanti there to aid him. He's by himself right now in that bottom right corner of your screen. There's Dino back there. Sorry, that's Tyler Morris. There he goes. Montesanti decides to not shoot it. And here is Morris. Oh, shot's a little wide. But it's going to stay with the Seminoles due to the chase of Will Bullock. Something is going on. I can't really tell right now. Let's match up the shot clock and game clock. Oh, Tyler Morris is down. Not good. Let's put the camera a little bit further away so you guys can't see what's up with him. Hopefully he's he's fine. Looks like he's able to walk off on his own 2 feet. Need the trainer to check him out. Brad Warden is coming in for the injured Tyler Morris. Hopefully he is fine. Everyone say a quick prayer for Tyler. Did the boys eat Panda Express last night? I can tell. Yes, we did. Shout out the parents for the Panda Express. It was delicious. And today, I want you guys to guess what food we're eating after the game. Here's Trevor. Bjornsson. Man, this field is a little slippery for the boys. We did have some extra orange chicken. Trevor Bjornsson backing his man down in the post, and he gets his goal. The Viking continues his goal streak in the stadium that has his name right there. The Viking. Oh my goodness, folks. Noles extend the lead. 11-5. All Seminoles to start the third quarter. Once again, we hope Tyler Morris is okay. One of the offensive captains and team captains for the Seminoles. Triple dipper could be the move. Could be. CBTM could be the move. Ooh, Tyler Gregory's at Chili's right now. Nice. Easy win for Klingman. Kelly could not stop him there, but we stopped the fast break. That's what you asked for if you lose the faceoff. if you're Wills. Ball in that top corner of your screen for those who are watching. Ball is in that right there with number 5. It seems to be Hayden Kirby, but I can't. Maybe that's a 6, guys. Sorry, yeah, that's 6. Blake Eklund. Here's the Arizona offense attacking. Number 6, Blake Eklund. Great defense from Jack Schiffel, though. Hits 55. Logan. Sorry if I really mispronounced his name. Zobnitsky. His helmet came off. Mason ran through the pick, and the guy's helmet came off. Don't know what the situation is here. A lot of back and forth between the sidelines. It's going to be Seminoles ball playing without equipment, I believe. A little bit of a low pass from Striner. But he hits Dino, and Dean makes it look easy. Dean is hitting Brad. And Will Bullock has the ball in that bottom left corner. Here's Frankowski. Multiple goals in the day for him. Looking for that hat trick. He's hitting Montesanti, who hits Brad. Got nice move from Brad. Here's Will Bullock stings the top left corner. And it's good to see Tyler Morris back in the game. Nice assist from Tyler Montesanti, though. Noles extend the lead 12-5. Noles offense clicking very nicely in this third quarter. Wow. What a game from the Seminoles so far. And here is the faceoff stripe, Kelly and Klingman. Will is fighting. Great fight from Will. But great ground ball from Huntington, I believe that is. Yeah, Huntington Cooper. Great checks from Vinny Lane, though. Way to slow down that offense. Arizona looking to get the ball rolling on the offensive side of the ball. Here's Cole Hancock on defense. Number 2, I believe that is Connor Detloff. They're going from up top. Cole almost gets that pick. The interception right there. Here's Mason. Great push. Seems to be number 9, Josh Peterson. Vinny Lane on defense on hands on number 33, Gunnar Hayden. And a great save from Ethan Striner. The big man in cage does not let that in. Let's pause the clock here. And here is Ryan Stanley on defense. Nice defense from him. And the ball gets set out. And Cole Hancock just gives it to the goalie. It's going to go back to the Wildcats. A push on Mason Ryan. The ball's going to be in the bottom right corner, folks. Here's Stone Foster on defense. Good defense from Jack Schiffel. Great over-the-head check. Here we go, folks. Nice physical defense from the Seminoles. You love to see it if you're a Noles fan. Not so much if you're a Wildcat fan, though. Here it is, though. Here's Cole Hancock. And a great save from Ethan Striner. Need to get this ground ball. Let's see who can win this foot race. And it's going to be Cole. Is he going to get his goal? No, opts for the pass. And here is Tyler Morris. Oh, shot's a little wide, but it will retain with the Seminoles. What a play by Cole Hancock, and we're off and running again. Ooh, drop pass from from Trevor Bjornsson, I believe. Yep, big man. There he goes. And a goal! Big man, Trevor Bjornsson. I mean, this Viking logo is activating him, man. His second goal of the day. What a goal by the Viking. Had a hat trick last night. And tonight, today might have himself a nice one as well. Already has 2 goals. It's going to be Wills Kelly on the dot. Noles extend the lead 13-5. Does anyone smell that? What do you smell, Ben? Tell me what you smell. Hopefully it smells like quesadillas where you're at. Here we go, folks. It's going to be Garnett. Klingman went early there. And the Noles make it easy for Wills Kelly. Dino's going to hold it up there in the top of the midfield area where the Viking logo is. Here's Frankowski. See if he goes here. It looks like he will. Oh my goodness! Tyler Morris, baby! Tyler Morris. Morris gets that goal. Another goal by the man. What a shot, what a move, what a finish from the senior attackman. Noles extend the lead. 14-5 on the Wildcats. Nice finish from Tyler Morris. I hope YBG can win the Player of the Week. How many goals did he have? I agree. He had I don't know. I got to get that stats from last night. But he already has 5 today and at least 3 last night. So that he might get into the 10 mark if he scores more. Wills, physical defense. Going to stay with the Wildcats. Not without pressure from the Seminoles. It's going to be a wide open man at midfield, though. Oh, ball bounces back in. Rough one if you're Ethan Striner. Hits the bar down, and it bounces back in off the back end. No, the Wildcats get their goal that they've been looking for this second half. 14-6, Noles are winning by 8 points. Yes, sir, Mr. Weiss. We got to keep the foot on the gas. If you're the Seminoles, the Noles look to keep rolling the Wildcats. And here it is. Huntington Cooper hits Steichman. He's going to walk it up himself, I believe, here. Nope, hits his pole. Hits the wide open midfielder. Here's Ryan. Good check from Ryan Stanley. Here we go. Ball's top. Can't see the number from here. It looks to be number 3. Bryson Chin with Jack Schiffel on him. Here's Drew Cook. Didn't see a lot of him yesterday, but playing good today so far. Good defense from Mason. And an easy save for Ethan Striner. Hits his pole on the side. Cole Hancock gets it back to Striner. Nice pass from Schiffel. Hits Jackson Christ, the Jupiter native. Fun fact about Jupiter, their high school lacrosse team just got ranked number 22 public school in the nation. So congrats to South Florida Lacrosse. As a South Florida product myself, it's always good to see the South of Florida being well represented in the national polls. Hits the skip to Morris, who tries to hit it to Chris, and the ball pops out of the goalie's stick. It's going to be Garnet ball. Noles keep possession. Goalie was a little aggressive there. Here's Jude Niles stopping the ball with his chest. Way to stop. Nice move from Jude Niles, looking for his first goal of the weekend. Great movement from the Seminole offense. Oh my gosh, Owen. Owen Kanata almost hits that one. It's going to be a flag on the Wildcats, I think. A little bit of a slash. Yeah, the man-up unit for the Seminoles is coming out. Here we go, baby. A little bit of a slash. Thank you for the 130 of you watching live right now. Sorry, 158 of you. Please send this out to more fans. The more eyes the Noles have on them, the more positive media, hopefully, as we see Brad Warden passing it off to Owen Kanata. It's Dino who hits Frankowski. This ball movement is like the 2014 Spurs. Greg Popovich would be proud. Step, shots very wide from Brad Warden. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in the quarter. Montesanti. Oh, Dino rips it, but the goalie decided to save it this time. I don't know what to say. But in the bottom right corner now, Huntington Cooper moving it up. Wide open pole on the midline. It's a little high. And the goal from the pole. Arizona pole goal. 7-14 now. Seminoles, the Noles are still leading. Can't let any momentum go to the Wildcats right now. These Arizona fans are a little loud. I hear them up here in the press box. Whew. Wills Kelly and Klingman are back on the dot. And away we go. We're about to get it started here with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Remember, folks, this is Jake Camelo. Thank you for joining in today. 14-7 Noles lead. And Klingman seems to have won it again. Nice little shovel pass from the Wildcat midfielder. Ball in the top right corner. Wow, sorry if I mispronounced it. It's Sudleen, but the first name I can't really pronounce. I don't want to get it wrong here. Here he's dodging on Ryan Stanley. Ooh, that shot gets eaten by Vinny Lane, I presume, or maybe Mason. It's going to stay with the Wildcats, though. Bryson Chin with it. It's been a matchup all game long. Stone on Chin. Ball's in the top right corner. Nice moves, but great defense from RoboCop. Chin dodging on Stone. Minute 40. Shots wide. It's going to stay with the Wildcats, though. I believe that's true, though. Ben, yes, the Wildcats from High School Musical would beat this Wildcats team. We're all in this together. That's what the Seminoles say. I don't know about the Wildcats. Wow, what a goal. That was nice. 8-14. Wildcats chipping away at it here. For the Seminoles, you got to make sure you score some goals here. Starts here at the faceoff dot. Wills wants to get this one. Here we go. Klingman wins that one. He's running away from the goal, away from pressure also. Good save from Ethan Schreiner and a great ground ball from Cole Hancock. Wow, that wasn't easy by any means. But here's Ryan Stanley trying to give it to the offense with about 1:04 left. Jesus, sorry. Camera's moving. Drew Cook hits Tyler Morris. Nice move. Shot's a little wide from Timo, but it stays with the Seminoles. 48 seconds left. No reason to rush if you're the Noles, unless it's a wide open look. Here's Dino. And it's a goal! His sixth of the day! Dean, a double hat trick, man. This guy needs to be National Player of the Week. Get him a Gatorade or something the way he's torching these Wildcats. 15-8 ball game. Your Noles have retaken the momentum. Man, Dean needs to be player of the game the way he's playing. 38 seconds left. Like I said, no needed to rush unless it was an easy goal. And Dean says, even though it's not easy, I make it look easy. A lot of fans in the parking lot right now for some reason. Maybe to watch Dino score. Good checks. Little high from Jack Schiffel, but no call from the referee. Bad pass from the Fogo. 1:27 left, but it's going to stay with the Wildcats, I see. I don't know why it would, but it does. And coming from the box, 20 seconds left. Here's Chin on Schiffel. Sorry, Schiffel on Chin. Ball is dropped. That's number 55. Shot's a little wide. Shot just went behind the head there. 2 seconds left. And that's how the quarter ends for the Seminoles. It's a nice shot from Logan Zobsinski. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but all for nothing, as that's how the quarter ends, folks. 15-8 ball game. Put the fours in the chat. Put your fours up at home. We got 15 minutes left in this Minnesota trip for the Seminoles to look to take a win. Vince Brown, you're right. Sorry, Powerade. Noles don't drink Gatorade. Goalie punching the net like it is. I mean, it is. The goalie needs to save the ball. That's true. You guys got any questions? Remember, folks, this is not the last game of the season for the Seminoles. They take on arch rival in state, the Florida Gators. It's senior night at home at Harkins, Saturday night, 7 p.m., April 4th. Be there. It's going to be one of the best games of the week. With a win, the Seminoles lock up the number 1 seed in the South District, South Conference of the SELC. And with a loss, they will miss the SLC conference tournament. But no negative talk here. The Noles look to dominate. Noles haven't won the last 2 games against the team down south. I don't like Gators. Not the best creatures, personally. Noles look to dominate on Harkins against an unranked Florida team. Would love for you to be there. You would think being Arizona fan and you're just a little salty. Sorry, you guys hear me now? Jack says you would think being an announcer for lacrosse, you know a little more about lacrosse. Funny thing is, Jack, I do play lacrosse. I think you guys are just salty that the Wildcats don't look so wild. They look like a tame little kitty cat in a little cage by the Seminoles so far this game. You know, fun fact, Jack, I was actually given the most lacrosse knowledge award ever. They told me that last week. Paul Rabel gave it to me personally. Dan Supano and I, close friends, also said that as well. I don't appreciate this hate comment. Thank you, Miss Martin. You're the best. Here's Danny Ferber as we get the fourth quarter started. This Fogo seems to be. They're gonna call a flag on that, holding on Tyler Crosby, which I don't know. The Fogo seems to have held him a little bit, but we will let it slide nonetheless. Here's Drew Cook on defense up there. Some laundry on the field left by the referees. Here's Jack Schiffel on defense. Skip pass. Ryan Stanley on ball, and the shot is wide left, and now the Noles will be man down. Thank you, Ben. Exactly my point. Tim Martin, no, thank you guys. You guys are truly the best fan base in the MCLA, and honestly, probably in the state. Not only in the state of Florida, but in the state of Lacrosse. We're going to be man down 30 seconds. Here we go. You see Kyle Martin come in for the Seminoles, man down specialist. A lot of movement from this Wildcat, and a nice goal. Like I was saying, a lot of cutting. It's tough when you're man down to stop all those cuts. The Wildcats start the fourth quarter with a goal. Thank you, Scott. I thought that was common knowledge. Maybe Jack needs to get his lacrosse knowledge up, because that was pretty much well-known knowledge by the lacrosse community. Arizona's down by 6 goals to the Seminoles. We see Danny Ferber out here again. Let's get a nice tight shot here. Will Bullock with a nice chase there. Vinny Lane falls. Nice move from Klingman. Jahai Alexander, the short stick defensive mid up there. And a low pass. And it's going to be Chase Holt. Does he get it? No, he doesn't. Jahai on defense. It's a big on big matchup. Great check from Jahai. And Jahai gets the ground ball. Great defensive midi play from the Seminoles. Hits the up and out to Drew Cook, who hits Will Bullock, and they're going to slow it down here. Here's Dino Rothschild. 7 points and 6 goals, or you can say 6 goals and 7 points. It is the 6-7 game after all. Dino getting a lot of pressure right now. Oh, nice save by the goaltender. And it's going to go with the Wildcats. Nice shin save. As a keeper myself, those are probably one of the least favorite saves. That inside calf and the shin area really tightens up the lower leg. Good pressure from Motasanti. And they pass it off. Jack Schiffel on hand now. Number 20, Cole Hancock passes off to Dino. Dino on defense. Doesn't matter, though. He loves this. Bryson Chin seems to be a little afraid of the Dragon. YBG Dean Nighthawk. Here's Brad Warden. Usually don't see him on defense. Skip pass, and it's a little wide. Not good movement from the Wildcats. That's one thing I know for sure, Jack, that was not a good pass. And Schreiner is going to hit Dean. You know, fun fact about Schreiner and Dean, they played little kids ball together, like 8U. They've been knowing each other since they were 5 years old, even went to high school together for a year before Ethan transferred to St. Thomas Aquinas. And here is the big man, Trevor Bjornsson, who hits Dino, commanding this offense. Oh, Brad with the behind the back, tries to get a little fancy there. But a little wide. It's going to stay with the Seminoles, though. Here's Multisanti. Former attackman from Wingate, a few years ago, transferred over to Florida State and has been a great part of the Seminoles offense, both on and off the field, leading the young guys, too. Dean stays, and it's going to be a flag down. Shot's a little wide. Can Brad keep it in? No, he cannot. Decides to let it roll out. They're going to get the man-up unit up here. Hopefully we can extend the lead. I also live in America. Thank you, Tyler. That's very true. If you don't know who I am in the lacrosse community, maybe you need to question some things. And here's the ball in the bottom left corner. And away we go. Ball is in the top corner. Sorry, folks. Moving the camera a little bit slower today. Here's Brad. Shot right to the goaltender. Not the best shot if you're Tyler Morris. But we need a drop and ride. We are man up after all. Huntington Cooper, you've heard his name a lot today. It's a good ride. Let's see if Stanley can get this one. Shot's a little wide from the Wildcat attackman. And a great chase from Ethan Schreiner, baby. A little behind here. Ryan Stanley picking it up. Pass is a little behind, but Timo there to pick it up. Sorry, that's Brad. Brad Warden was there to pick it up. Who hits Dino. Wonder what's going on in his mind. There's Dino. Shot's a little wide, but Tyler Multisanti there. Here's Multisanti. Nice set pick by Owen, but here he's going to go for himself. Ooh, nice save by Steichman. Easy clear for the Wildcats. $21 for the Wildcats. Let me see if I have his name. That is Sudlin. Sounds like Seedling, but it is Sudlin. We're 1 second behind. There's 9 minutes and 15 seconds left. Sorry, 10 seconds left now. Here's Brad on defense. And a goal by number 33, Gunnar Hayden, gets the Wildcats into the double digits. It's a 5-goal ball game. Noles still remain on top, though. Here we go. We see number 20, Andrew Klingman, and Wills Kelly here on the faceoff stripe. We see Chase Hall and Vinny Lane double pull on the faceoff. Here we go. Let's see. Let's get a nice tight shot here. The battle. Man, I don't know how they make these heads so flexible. Seems like Klingman won. But the scruffle, and it seems like Will Kelly picked it up. And he hits Chase. Oh, and a nice save by Steichman. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. Here's Will Bullock, though, with ball. Stick broke. The Seminoles have numbers. Dean's gonna attack. Hits the skip pass to Morris. Into the double team. Gets stripped. It's got to be Noles' ball, and the Wildcats recover it. Nice solo clear by the pole. 8 minutes on the dot exactly. Sudlin hits number 19, Bechtold. It's number 6, Blake Eklund. And here he goes, Drew Cook, the D-midi on defense right now. Number 33, Hayden hits the pass to number 16. And an easy save for Ethan Striner. Can he get the up and out, though? And he does. What a nice dot. Looks like Rick Ross, the painter. Bob Ross, painting everywhere. But he does look like Rick Ross, too. He is from South Florida, Rick Ross the boss. Here's Dino. Hits Brad. You can tell it's Brad because Brad has that stick. Here he goes. 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the game, folks. And here goes Brad Warden. Double team. Who hits Cook, former O'Middy himself. Here's Dino. Bryson Chin stuck on defense here. Oh, Dean looking for his 7th of the day. But misses it. Here's Montesanti. Refs took a little long to let Montesanti play, but now it is even up. Arizona was a man down there for a second due to transition error. Short time, less than 20 seconds left on the clock. Here's Brad Warden. Brad shot's a little wide. 5 seconds left. Noles might just burn this one. And that's exactly what they do. They're going to burn it. Here's the transition game of the Wildcats here. Dean the Dragon is too good. Charles the Greek, thank you for joining us tonight, Charles, or today. Interception by Montesanti, but they blow it dead. Don't know what for. That's kind of malarkey. How is it blue ball? I don't understand this. Size, I guess I have no idea. We're going to get a full 80 seconds now. Here's Dino. There it is right there. Montesanti on a shorty right now. Here we go. Nice roll dodge. Oh, my. Morris. I would have been filthy. Goalie ducked his head a little bit. I would have ducked too. I'm kidding. I'm a brick wall in cage. I would never duck. Here's Trevor Bjornsson. Backing his guy down in the post. Takes the double team. Looks for the open man. Arizona gets back in, though. And here's Morris. Slips up. Man, this field has been so slippery today for the Seminoles. Here's Trevor Bjornsson. Hits Dino. Hits the skip pass to Warden. And a goal! Dean, that might be his 10th point of the game. Brad Warden gets his hat trick from deep range. That might have been from 15 yards out. And Brad Warden stings the bottom right corner for the Seminoles. Nice shot, Brad Warden. Willis Kelly on the faceoff stripe. Charles the Greek, Dino. That was gross. That profile picture looks really familiar. Went to high school with that guy. Charles is a good guy. Here's Wills. And Will seems to have lost it to Andrew Klingman. And Wills looks to get this one. Easy ground ball for him. Oh no, that pass hits the stick of one of the defenders and gives it right to the Arizona Wildcat defensive group. Good defense from Jack Schiffel. Hits the skip pass. Oh my goodness! Stuffed like Thanksgiving turkey, folks! And Ethan Striner has another on-crease save. But they're going to give it to the Wildcats, I believe, for a push. Which is a little weird, in my opinion. Florida is better than Arizona in all aspects of the game. Arizona dodging. Here's number 33, the attackman for the Wildcats on Vinny Lane. And that shot's wide right. Shot might have ended up in China or something. It was really far wide. It's Gunnar Hayden, one of the leading goal scorers for the Wildcats. Here's Cole Hancock on defense. Great double team from Stone Foster. Hits the skip pass, and it's dropped. It's going to stay here with the Seminoles. It's going to go with the Seminoles now. The chase was not good enough from number 21, Sudlin. Here's Ryan Stanley. Schiffel hits Mason. They seem to be man down right now. Here's Dino. Has to have. This guy's really pressuring him in the head. Just shows the frustration that this Wildcats team has that they can't stop him. A little bit of a low pass from Dino. Can't blame him, though. Here's Timo. Timo with so much sorcery. Timeout, Garnet. The Seminoles, Coach Klingerman calls a timeout with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the quarter. Nice play if you're Jonas. YB Dean, YBG, the Dragon, Best in the Nation, Nighthawk, Rothschild. That is all his names. That's 3 doorstep saves. Arizona can't handle the cold. No, they can. Maybe they froze over on the flight over. I don't know what's going on with Arizona's ability to finish on the crease. Having a tough time in that aspect of the game. Nice call, timeout call from Klingerman, though. No, Ben, it's not that corner time yet. We will be in the locker room for that. Scott, that's a good point. Dean is doing a little bit of trolling there. You know, Dean loves a little bit of a troll. He likes to troll the boys when they're a little frustrated. Noles have a 6-goal lead. 16-10. 24 seconds left. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. Greg, you said it best. I didn't say that. You did. Got to keep it clean on the mic. Got to keep it clean on the mic. That's a good one, Greg. Greg, you know, Greg, Ben, FSU Laxlover, Scott. You guys are the OGs. Vince, too. We always appreciate the love. And all the parents, too. Tim Martin, Logan. Sorry, Jason Weiss. Mr. Weiss, you're a legend. The Bullock fam. Everyone watching right now. Sorry if I forgot your name, but you guys are the best. We appreciate everything you do for this team. Without you guys, the fans, this team would not be able to go anywhere. Here's the man-up opportunity for the Seminoles and the chase. Oh, and Will Bullock falls over. But Dino intercepts it. And a great doorstep save from there's so much going on. Steichman, great save, like a doorstep save. Montesanti fighting. He's over the crease, over the midline now. He's getting a little chippy over here. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Whoa, what is that? What is going on here? And that's a mom goal. That's a little bit of karma if you're the Wildcats. I don't know what's going on. A little push there from Ethan Schreiner too. Logan is staying on offense, but here's Frankowski with the ball. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. This game is all but over unless the Wildcats can find the super ultra rare 7-goal goal. It's impossible though. Won't happen. Man, would have loved to get that $20 from you, Mr. Weiss, but sadly I don't think the boys can get the 20 burger. But still a great offensive showing, especially from this man right here, Dino, taking the pressure and just toying with him. It's too easy for Dean. 50 seconds left. Oh my gosh, Frankowski. What a pass to Dino. And a big hit. And another right in the head. That is absolutely ridiculous. Arizona player with a big hit and a slap. Lost his cool. Number 32, Rocco Schramm. Noles are going to get the man-up opportunity there. Oh, Mr. Weiss, thank you so much for the super chat. You really do appreciate it. You don't know how much every dollar means to the team. When they travel to nationals, every dollar counts. Little bit of trash talk right now between the guys. The team store opens. We're trying to figure that out, guys. We have a lot of extra merch this year. When I find out information, I will tell you in the next live stream or we'll post it on social media as you see the guys talking it up right now. As you see the sideline, 6-7 celebrations all over. The battle of 6-7 seems to be won by the number 6 ranked Florida State Seminoles. Willie. Ben, that's a funny one, Ben. Let's see what the final verdict is. Maybe the Noles can get another goal and extend the lead to 7 from 6 goals to 7. Mia Capriz. How's March Madness been on FSU? Oh, right. Yeah, we didn't make it. But gladly enough, this isn't March Madness. This is MCLA Lacrosse, and the Arizona Wildcats seem to have no magic here. No March Madness here. Seminoles take care of business, dominate the Arizona Wildcats, sending their total season record to 7-1. You got Tyler Morris just playing like he's a little kid. Once again, thank you, Mr. Weiss, for that sub, the super chat. Really appreciate it. If you guys, right before the stream, if anyone else wants to do a little bit. Oh, Jack's back in the chat. Here we go. And another blown dead whistle from the referee. Jack's back in the chat. Dude needs to grow up. Okay. I think I'm pretty grown. I don't know what's going on over here, guys.
A lot of stoppage with only 30 seconds left in the game. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. A lot of chatter between the referees, and it seems to be up here with Tyler Morris. Or no, sorry, it's going to be there with Dean Rothschild. Arizona's just going to let Dean Rothschild kill the time here. "15 seconds left in the game." What a great showing this has been from the Seminoles, winning the game 16-10. And that's the player of the game for sure. If you're any guy watching the game, Dino throws into the bottom right corner. And that's the game, folks. The Seminoles take down the number 7 ranked Arizona Wildcats, ruining their undefeated season and boost their resume as well. They move on to 10-2, double-digit wins in back-to-back seasons for the Seminoles. That's a great win. The Florida State Seminoles win the legendary 6-7 game. Once again, folks, it's been an absolute pleasure commentating. It's the boy, Jake Camejo. We'll be back next week as the Seminoles take on the Florida Gators, looking to beat their arch rival. Again, folks, this is all from the Minnesota trip. The Seminoles will fly back down tomorrow afternoon to Tallahassee, so have us in your prayers for a safe travel. And thank you for all the fans watching, either Florida State or Arizona. Remember, it's all fun and games at the end of the day. Have a blessed rest of your weekend. Go Noles, baby.